Dear colleagues, I'm communicating with you today with alternating emotions of anger and disappointment. Like many of you, I was dismayed to receive the evidence that 4 of our examination question papers, ACN 3073, FAC 3702, FAC 3703, and FAC 3704 were being sold in the public domain. Like you, I also pride myself on being a true Unisan. As such, the reputation and integrity of our university should always be paramount in our thinking. I'm therefore not able to understand how or why people will want to destroy all the good that we've been striving to achieve. I can only conclude that avarice, greed, selfishness, and self-interest define these individuals, and that's the part that makes me so angry. That a few individuals can try to cause damage to our reputation and deliberately destroy not just the standing of our institution, but also the futures of our students and graduates. When we learned that the papers had leaked, the management committee reacted immediately to protect the integrity of our qualifications and resolved that the 4 examinations will need to be rescheduled. We are fully cognizant of the great inconvenience and disruption that this decision must have caused to all the affected students, and for that, I'm very sorry. However, I'm sure that you will appreciate that the decision was the only route to follow in the interests of protecting both the university and the qualifications. I want to also take this opportunity to express our gratitude to all the staff who immediately stepped in to make the necessary alternate arrangements for the rescheduled examinations. I recognize the inconvenience and appreciate the evident commitment to UNISA and the students in the manner that we have responded. Many of you will remember that we had a similar experience during November 2012, and I want to emphasize that UNISA has not been complacent in its efforts to mitigate the identified scourge of examination fraud. Since April 2013, recognizing the persistent threat, I took personal responsibility for mitigating this very high risk. I have constituted a high-level multidisciplinary task team in my office to deal with the issues demanding attention. The team has focused its attention on more stringent screening and security processes, enhanced controls, and improved checks around all aspects of our examinations processes. And the implementation plans for the new systems and processes are in an advanced stage of finalization. In some areas, implementation has in fact already commenced. We also continue to work very closely with a number of stakeholders, including the South African Police Services, towards rooting out corruption and ensuring fraud-free examinations. We have had some, albeit relatively slow, success with the police regarding the 2 matters of examinations fraud that arose in November 2012. And we expect to see both matters in court during the latter part of this year. UNISA is in the process of embedding a vibrant ethics culture, and I want to thank all the staff, students, and members of the public who have aligned themselves with this goal and supported our endeavors to root out fraud and corruption in all its areas, and specifically with regard to the examinations. Examination fraud militates against our committed ethical culture in the worst possible way, and it requires our steadfast support to combat the problem. Staff, students, and members of the public are urged to report people who are in unlawful possession of examination papers and other unlawful activity related to the university to the ethics hotline 0800 869693 or fraud@kpmg.co.za. We cannot and will not tolerate this plague in its any shape, form, or size, and those who choose to engage in examinations fraud of any kind need to know that UNISA will pursue them and prosecute them to the full extent of every disciplinary and legal code. As a university and a community, we need to work together and support one another in our focus to eliminate the scourge that is threatening to undermine the important values and reputation of UNISA. I remain positive that all the good people at UNISA will not allow the few bad apples to triumph. Thank you.